the ghetto president, also known as Bobby Wine. Argeo, you remember last week he was touring Western Uganda, Mbarara, Fort Portal. He was here. I think you can recall, like it was last Tuesday. Yeah. So he has come out now. He's still in Kampala. Arge agamba abantu bene kurugayo bake buli muntu akurana nyirigisibwa obomezibwa. Any person who is being oppressed, who is not getting justice of what he or she is supposed to get. Arge agamba abantu abasemeye kurugayo bakerwanira batalinda aba members of parliament ngumbeja kurugayo mbabagambira obuli muntu ene kurugayo akarwanira obugabebwe. Hakuba obugabe bwatali obugabe obundi. Obarababa, let's say the police has killed a person in your home. No one will mind about you if not you going to talk about yourself. Yeah, arge hiza huwe muntu arwadira obugabe bw'abantu buli kiro nargeyo naguma nabaterera obutosa abantu arge batanke kwerwanaho. Oterwa ineho bisa omuntu onda kwija kurwanaho. So people if you're being oppressed, please don't look at these politicians and think they'll come and liberate you. Ngumteja kurora bani aba politicians okatekeza mbeja kurgayo kuchungura muna kuyawegeyo korabamu. So murgeyo mugambire abantu aba semeriye, do those what is needful though. Mteja kudemonstrating mkatere ebintu hangudo ama office mkagata, and then there you get negative charges. Of course you'll end up in prison bavete, no even losing your own life. And then government again agamba it wants to monitor fuel prices. I was still telling you last week that fuel prices have hiked. Emiendo ya mafuta etembere hati ekabela nkumitano kakaga no gena mix nkirugira kichweka kikionyeri ya mafuta. Because government erugire yabakuba abantu tambora abantu abengi bakubira bateraho. Like many people are using the roads, using road transport means. Mu Uganda we don't have railways, trains, railway trains, mata ni wabanta bali nakasongola people, but those are few. So the whole percentage of the countries, I think, is moving on the roads. So no jakura nko mfupoto abantu wenga bakosa boda bakosa motoka kandi ebitamba bini bikuleta nibyo buku transporting abantu na with their businesses. Abasa isingita sta business, so bakuja wakatembea emihendo ya mafuta, meaning baba affecting abantu bengi, and many people are falling victim under this. So but the government is coming out to look on it, kurabakesha emihendo barregulating abata emihendo ya mafuta. However much el heiguru betumbara ba ingerikes vasakura gagarukira, and then people getting what they're supposed to get at a fair price. Yeah. In Usoga, there is a high argabantu mbaterera obuluwenguzi. The government officials are taking people's things, are embezzling government funds for their own goods. Mbaruga mbeba sente za abantu ezibasemeka abantu nkokubayamba obuntu ebisemeye kuyamba. Nkatugambe se obuli oyihange ligira 2 financial years. So in the quarter of the financial year, government has sent the municipality or the town council yokubolumu sente seme kwerebinke ngudo obutale kugaruka mukora the health facilities ebyon. So but in Usoga bantu barge bayirwanira bagamba they are getting nothing. So meaning corruption is high there. Now we are seeing that the government is coming out to see what they can do to end that corruption in that place. Abantu bakutunga kwaseme kutunga. So betu mbarogaye mbatere na abantu kujja following government programs. Manye bisoga elbil kime kucheke kichali enyuma. Abantu tibakurugayo bulyo malhalibi. Hata government erike agamba abantu since they brought this PDM actually myoga, there is youth money and all that. Abantu barugaye basemeri kujumbea programs za government nikabasabale kuihayo. And then we are seeing government neja kuongea ne yombeka engudo like cargo space. Cargo space is gulionko mwanya gukutekaho ebintu bya like ebintu bikuwa mbigenda mwihanga mbija mwihanga nebikuturuka mu mwihanga leitu. Cargos ni ebintu like emugugu. So the cargo space is going to be built at the airplane there. Mbeja kwamba mbongeraho. I mean the airplane in Tebe. So the the government is planning to construct more 100,000 metric tons cargo space. Kurora abantu batunga akwala hawo kujayo kasanga that thing is overloaded otene hokuteka kintu kindi and there no sanga nebintu byatanka kuburabura otakenge kintu kyakigie. So the parliament is also planning on how to regulate the massage parlors. Massage parlors ni byebichweke byabantu bagenda kukora mu massage nuko like going to refreshen your body no genda like they are you massage your body. Massage parlors, I think most people know massage spas and parlors. You go there for refreshment of your bodies. People are being scrubbed. Kurora ya ugame bichafu ombego agaruka habuto. So nturgama habokuba sometime back aloba kwasire ekchweke kimu bagamba those people bakabamba promoting homosexuality. And yet so the parliament is been has seen abantu. These businesses are giving the government taxes actually. So, but we are seeing that the parliament at least is trying to regulate on how they are putting out rules. Esemeriri kweraba mu massage parlors and those areas because some parlors are encouraging homosexuality according to some suspects that caught in a few weeks back. And then others are creating immorality. Abantu mbajayo, they are breaking up people's families. Omuntu ageze kutunga massage but then is getting used by the person there. Yeah, so sometimes these cases have been raising. If you see, sometime back even, there is a sex tape of a personality. She's called Nampera. It was leaked. I tell you, there is one religious leader, Gaya Gamba, they should even close that bar or that toilet because it's promoting immorality. Now I'm asking, if this incident happened, if they didn't know it, or did they find any unclean thing in that toilet? But I'm saying it's not anyway. Nkawe nko wedini na arora basemerire kuliking. Even actually he was insisting they should close that particular toilet because it needs to be cleansed by the religious people. Basemere kurugaye bakagena maybe bakagisabira mbo akasigaye serani maybe ebintu bitasemire also. We don't know what the motives were behind him there. Kuja kurugaya kagambati. But Maybe. So we're saying that specifically some bars are creating some things which ebitasemerire mbantu. Now a person going out to make those intercourse in the toilet is quite obscene, but at least the parliament is coming out to create measures, take our rules and guidelines eseme ugendero rwaho abantu kumanye obarabara mukine kucheka kiki baseme kwa. Yeah. So government fronts regional exports for farmer mobilization as planting season sets in. Nturora obuyobwo byabwe mkweka. So exports elenke myoloko. Abantu baseme kugenda myoloko kumanya ikibaseme irikwara. Hakuwa no kurgayo kabyare ebyo byeiro tatungire ekyosemerire no tandika nyobakandoge misi yange nyoti ntunga, and yet you don't know what you're doing in actual sense. So the government erugire the yagamba neja kwongera role yatekaho emyoloko ya yobulimi nobulisa mu regions zona mwihanga buli kichweka kihanga nuko abantu bagenda hamyoleka obegesebwe bamanye ni mbyaro mwani ningu byara to what space nisigaho mwanya kyo kutekaho umutugundi oni bya obundaba nyine lini taka kike kensemeye kutekaho according to this weather what am I supposed to plant. So abantu baseme kugenda myoloko, most especially farmers bakamanya kike baseme kwa. And then we see in Kampala some 2 children were killed and their bodies were dumped near school. Bana bakabe myaka hagati yena netandere, it's a girl and a boy. Then the other child who are surviving narrowly, that's a narrow escape. But abantu abo mkichweka mbarugayo mbagamba tibamanyira abana abo, so ikikumanyisa abana bakabitira mkichweka kindi bede babanagamu. It brings us back to the parents. Abazera abana hati bali muruhumuru oruhumuru abana hati bakabe kutandika masomo. Please make sure your children are more safe. Haukaba kuita abantu wengi mbabaita maybe abandi mbetaga sente kubahonga abandi mbabambabaita because ense gomuntu otaita kwinira otakugondeza nagamba ati kike kinsa kukora kurana hwerekezaho omuntu ono nagamba kantwale nyito mwana. So abazaire nitubaterera kurugayo mukamanya abana banyu balinka ala abana no sanga mbandara mbyaro kutene kyokora nyenchaka msera genze kora tafire kukaguza mwana aliata alinkaha abana bayokore bakwenda hata hakurgea katunga a stranger akamtwara akambihavia mkumhabuswite mkumhabuki akamalewa mwisiri. So parents, stop that negligence. Talo kuja kurolera mwana wawe kusingeyo ni okumanya mwana wawe kyakwenda mteja kurga, then you said the police is not doing their work. Kike kyo kwano indo wa police omuntu wa kulinda kukoriye kyo takozere. So iyo kuborgayo kalindo mwana wawe muka omu. People are even going to their neighbors' houses. Ino manyoto neighbor wawe guna kwendeza. Keep your children in your home. Kiramuni nya ita abantu abalumumpangisa ano sangola msigo bita msigo kwa mulonka abantu nkekumi mwana nagumana yandaremu yeke mahalinda alindi no bakurugya bakamhobutwa antu bine bakajwa. They don't want to know that this is a child. So lenga kuterera abana bakuguma mkichweka kimu, lenga kubamanyisa tibasemeri kugenda na muntu bulyo mweno warabeta. Parents, you should be more keen. Hawakwa abantu benga batakubendeza. They don't want peace. People want to do what they feel like they want to do. So baramtangana nkomhana ngomtumia nkasahemza rwebajo neja kumwiba mtwali, and then you start crying. But then the problem is who? You, the parent. So but ntuganyira nabazira babaferirwa abana babo kama bayikumiktaho, and then they should also get justice. Katsaba abantu batunge the justice batunga abantu aba bakikozere. DCU bank ya bageta DCU, it's a partnership bank. It's going to appeal 34 billion shillings court verdict. It had some cases sometime back, DCU bank with loan things, and so it's going to issue the court on the verdict code. I don't know if people can explain this to you, but it has appealed for 34 billion shillings court verdict. And then in Kampala, road traffic, to reduce the traffic here in Kampala, we are seeing the Minister of Transport, Mr. General, he's called General Katumba Wamala. He has come out there. They are making farm cement yokurabagaraho railways. Hakwantoro engudwens kwesimamuno muihang. And then in specifically Kampala, jam is getting very high. No sagan kabano bakwamba agenda isumu in the morning hours. The jam is high in the streets. So by the government elionera back mulingoke kwa semerire kura ukyamba katekaho these railways bakonge bakazigaraho. Abantu bakonge bakatanka, abantu bakakosa train. We see trains are actually more faster than these other road transports nka meri na pikipiki motoka. Train ni very fast. Neno nekesha na abantu bakosa muno pikipiki na kebini. So na nkija ko kyakesha hono butandwa abakuba hande mukafunde inaka kabantu omuntu nabanara ukira kugenda kukora na tira mwaboda nda uchahu wa motoka, so sometimes they get a clash. So if we say that the railway is going to be constructed as soon as possible to meet the jam in capital centers, capital cities, and more specifically in Kampala, and then nengudo kukesha obutandwa abantu babebera muno mujama egyo okwasira kasaukawe mbakaiba tomanyino akatwero muntu na again. So it's going to reduce many things. Yesterday there was a mother who reported abana babiri, and then because of the shock akazara abana bamaze kubura now yafa. I think due to the shock, she was shocked that panic yakatunga abana babusire. So the police yakwata abanasa bakabalohe kekero abakambazali somwana omukazi abana babusire bata. And then this person has also died due to the panic. So abana bararugayo, what will they start up onto? It means this was the negligence of the medical officers. So police yabakwata, they are still investigating on how these babies were taken away, how did they get lost. And then I hope of course sometimes police are investigating. We don't know where the investigations end, because at the end they don't come up to give us a light on what they investigated. But hopefully the family of the deceased mother gets justice. At least omukazi barabafira abana babonge babatungi. Aya ntura in Kasese omusajja arugire yakwatwa hakutema emukono y'omukazi obatungemu obutekeranganisa mu mukayabo omusajja agamba kamutema. But I think you are being cowards. You don't know what you have to do as a man. Kugamba ngo kutera omukazi nkuja kumara obutabanguko oba nkuja kuleka omukazi ya kwa respect actually nakumara mkimunik ninseke abena kutekam kata kujagumana muntu agumana kutera hatyo naruge ya mtemane mkono. Now what has he gained at the end of it all? Akwasiro munkomo. And then the children abana mbeja kwamba bona abana babo akwa mkasi nija kwata chakwa emkono bagitemero nija kwanateka na sente zo kurolero mkazi mwirwaro ateke ono ku abana tina walmukomo takumanya abana basige in which state. So before making any decision, most especially short-tempered people, no kwerekintu hawakuba ino busungu wingi muno, and at the end of it all you're doing something that you will regret your whole life. Mkazi wao okamtandika when you have love. So I don't see why you have to use brutal means as a way of punishing someone. Emiringo nyingi so kuteka kura wa obonerezo mkazi wao babana bao muka. Now this man has been arrested finally. And then omukazi almwirwara mbamuho bujanjabi. So abana tubakumanyi nko kwa baleke. So we again sing Archbishop Kazimba agambira there is some money as we can basoroza kumaliza church ya it's called in Nakasero. They are constructing a house, the church that had not yet been completed. So he has said that they have at least contributed or solicited 3 billion shillings, Ugandan shillings. So abikiza ba church beja kwamba sobora kutunga kumalire kyombeko church yabo bakagitaha mkurungi. Museveni arugire yagamba he wants more investors, not loans. Investors ni abantu bakwija bakapartneringa na government ya Uganda yabaye nkurakorana. Ntura World Bank ekaleka kutobiyambe nkihanga actually obiyambe through loans, and the loans that the country would pay through interest rate. Now the Museveni him has come out and said he wants investors. Abantu bakuja kwa kuruga yonka NGOs esikuja kwanzi investing amwihanga takwetaga bakunta abantu bakuja kwamba muhaloni obarabolo okuja kuyamba nko kuteka making cake okuteka mwihanga, not thinking the government is going to pay you back, but you'll be partnering with the government so that you're getting what you're supposed to get. Of course, now I think let's say if someone, a person or an organization comes out and builds a school, nejakwayembeki isomero government nkane banetunga mumsoro but ne nuko muntu atiraho isomerel nabano ihamsente nkaza abana bakusasura. You'll be employing many people. Actually it's a good take kwa bantu beyongera kukanya people who are well wishing for the country. Akwalo ntora Uganda is a very huge debt. Takasaswe mabanja minga agabakutubanja Uganda takasaswe. In Tororo, PDM Neleto Zoo. So 2 officials have been arrested. Babembenda kule babembakosa sente zabanta banaku hagwe bintu ya for their own goods, for their own benefit. Government na police barugire bakwata abantu babe babiri. So babembarga they put names of the people who are not in the region. They call them ghost PGM people. Ghost nko gamba ntwija nko mkichweka nkakinu njara ntwija ntuteka mabanta abatalimu oba nko muntu akabalimbeta akafa samba gamba tuyesento non oba kuja kurugaye kuseruliza nkabantu abantu tibabamanyira. But yeah, I think the government actually is more strict these days. Mwarawa nimugenda nimura obulibwenguzi bali mkuburwanisa at some rate, not to a high rate, not to a moderate, but at least nelenga norora baka kwata bakaiba amabate ga in Karamoja, some ministers who had robbed the iron shoes for the people. And then alone nyuma hao bakwasira abantu still PDM money in Central. Na hati mutororo, the officials babembateka abantu mu system abatala mkicheka. People abakafa, but still they still exist to them because they want that money for their own self. I don't see. I want to mbabasasura. At least there is some allowance they are getting. Hawaki na rugai na ingia na lemeso muntu wa hansi kutunge kiasa miri kutunga. 1M is bringing problems. People are not greed. People are too greedy. So, but good enough. At least that bawakwasire, and then the people will have good justice at the end of it all. Abantu bahansi mbachaturugunyizibwa muno and of which abantu abandi twarugaye tukegambiraho anti bati bakurugaye kwebaliza bintu abinge bikubaho ati nko mukyalo nkoko engudo tiziriyo betu nora government negambira etire sente manyamu we allocated like $1 billion to that region but abantu mbagenda marwaro twakusanga emebazi sente za PDM abantu abandi twakasitungire. So where's the money going? Government will have nesitekaho nesindikayo and then the people are not getting the money. Where's that money going? So but people tuseme kuruganito tukerugira as how the new president said, people, you should be your own vocalist. So umuntu akuja kurwaniri oterwanirire. Obwera abantu kura na kwataniza naba kuhereza hakichoka kyao. Most especially there is the LC1s, twin never LC1, twin LC2s, LC3s, the police. So people, reach out to those people and they give you what you have to get. Mkasese, they are being tipped on how to raise their tourism opportunities. Ntora Mkasese na ebyo burambisi bingi. There is the Queen Elizabeth National Park, there is Mount Rwenzori, there is the Lake Katwe, there is the Kazinga Channel. So the tourist attractions are many there in Kasese. Like there are some hot springs there. So abantu bakurugaye kujumbira nko Fort Potro ekijumbira kumanyira ebyeine nkeita mfotano tutunga barambusi bengi because people are knowing what to do. So they're trying to teach Kasese on how to improve their products. Ebintu ebena babirolera but on how can they raise the opportunities of tourism. Hakuwa tourism actually before the lockdown, Ntorora COVID lockdown, the country was getting more taxes on the tourism department. Hakuwa abantu wenga barambuza barugaga he kuja kurambura mu Uganda. Nosanga mbatamba kuruga forte mbagenda mabega ina Mwiru, mbagenda Kasese in the park, Katwe kureexo abantu mbakihayo bata. So kuru climbing the Rwenzori mountain. So you see, before the lockdown, government yakawanerora, abantu abakuruga hill, bakambaleta muno breaks nganda akabali muihanga. So the government was getting much taxes on tourism department. But at lockdown in a COVID, those things were halted. Abarambisi bakeha na sente ojuka abantu amingi babura sente zokuguma traveling. So, but the government is still tipping on the Kasese people on how to take advantage of their place. It's a place actually really blessed, but to get what it is supposed to get. Yeah. But hope it doesn't over. It has Fort Potro. It's getting actually on Josangen tourism city bagitwa Kasese. Yeah, so the people should take note of that. Oh God. construction of the 8 billion shillings ICU facility begins at Kavala Hospital. Remember something back they allocated like 10 billion shillings to Kavale and Kabarole. So nturora batandikire kuombeka ICU is the intensive care unit. How emergency nko mtu akwenda kusemezebwa but batandikire kuombeka eke kiombeko. It's a theater. Nko mtu akwenda kusemezebwa ubongo those things that are very crucial in a person. So we are saying that at least batandikire kuombeka oko ninya. At least, so far so good, meaning sentence a government kugenda to what is supposed to be done. Emihendo y'ebyokulya neyeyongera mwihanga. Yeah, the money prices for food is rising high in the country. We see that nko tunguru mu potro muno saka tunguru ka 5 na ka 10. So it's putting people back to the hunger state. Antu babal kufenja habwe byokulya kutemba. So the problem is there low supply of food or abantu nturaba kubyara bengi. But the prices are high, meaning taxes that are imposed on the farmers and the markets are high. So muntu wa omsubuzi wakwa nasubura na wanateka nomuhindo ogubara saraho. Hati no hakusanga ya tunda byokulya hasente nyingi kati nkebitoke bulire kemu biyonge byatema no sanga katoke kajongo bakagusa gomu ibiri. Otaina sente no kiraka. Hati tubafenjara abantu bomoka. So baitu ntonga ntole government eseme kukesha hemihindeno. Hauko muntu aseme kuli mkula no kukora mkukora nko kukora hata abantu balmakulya meaning neja kuija malnutrition ebrebe nebya kurabana na rwara. How do they call marasmus and kwashako muntu no sanga kanaka omwana anyorwere takusoka kurunda kwa tibene ebyokulya babitembeze mwihanga. But good enough, the government is still seeing on what they can do to see kuraba bakeshaho emihendo y'ebyokulya. And then police ergeye neyongera kuterera abantu kwelinda bwokuba obutuju buli mukwenga mwihanga. Obutuju buli mukwenga mwihanga. Every time and then the government is getting incidents of terrorism. But they are doing, they call it an intelligence investigation operation. So that intelligence department negumanetunga information on what terrorism acts are like in the country. So they're saying there are many acts or like more terrorism acts are going to get a rise in the country, more especially in these years. But EDITH from Congo, and then there is even the Al-Shabaab. So the police is warning the people be cautious of the person who is hey ole no mora of course muntu ekibe no banomkien na watatekeine no there is such strange feeling that person eyakubeine huenkao no keeps up going to check or what. So we need to be more vigilant, we as people, tukamanya omuntu ono mshaka mkichweka kinu. And then why is he acting this way? Yeah? So no, but the police also needs to be high in that place to see that at least abantu batafa aboko abantu abafire enyuma nkokura abantu aba EDITH people are coming out. Abakasese mbarabamu. We were watching their stories on how it has been. Mbeja mbakwatanka family nkemu, but good enough for them, they were sparing people abakababine. Abana bakaza kabachayonji. Abakabatakubeita, but you as a man or the child, mbeja mbakuita. No sanga, now there is a woman who was narrating a story. The husband akaruga munju kugenda kurora by kanka. Akawana ikarugudo mbamwita. Omukazi ate ina abana mukaga. Tene kyo kwalisa and then. Bana bachali bato. Omwana mukuru ine myaka 12. So, terrorism is getting high in the country. Nsaba police ekolekera kwa in kura abantu ba kurungi. Tomanye no mukichweka kenu people